Hi makeup friends, I hope you all are doing well. I am sharing with you guys my February favorites. These are products that I have been loving. It's not that big of a favorites because I don't have different favorites that often, but they are products that I did not feature in other favorites videos, so I wanted to share them with you guys. I did move around my room again, so the background is a little different. So let's just jump into the video. The first thing that I'm going to share with you guys actually glitters and an item from my line that I'm bringing down for Carnival. All of these products are available. You can message me on Instagram, you can message me on the page. Just send a message and we can always organize and go from there. Now, since it is Carnival time, I've been playing around a lot with glitters. Glitters is something that I really never used to like to work with until one time I found myself really wanting some sparkle and I had no glitters. So now anytime I see nice glitters, I keep them and always could use them for special occasions. Now my glitters holographic glitters, and they sell for $40 TT each. I did some swatches of some of the glitters that I have here, and all of my glitters are holographic glitters, meaning that they have two-tone. I call this one my mermaid glitter. There's this very pretty green, a blue, a violet, and there are tons more shades that I just didn't swatch, so I'm just gonna share them with you guys. Now my glitters are very finely milled. They are beautiful and very easy to work with. They are very tiny. And show you how small the little particles are, and it just comes with a shaker top, and these are called holographic glitter shakers. Now I just have a few shades here to share with you guys. This one here is aqua green. This one is the one here that is swatched. I swatched the green one. It's just called green. I swatched the blue, just called blue. And I swatched the violet. I also have a silver here, and this is a very pretty silver. I don't think you guys can see just how beautiful the silver is on camera. So these are my glitters. I've been really liking working with these. I always I'm trying now to always do my eyes before I even start my makeup. I find my makeup goes quicker that way when I do my eyes first and then my face and all of that. So I'm trying to do it that way these past couple of times that I've been doing my makeup. But I've really liked working with these just because it's so finely milled. I've never worked with a glitter that is such tiny particles, and I'm really enjoying those. They're just very beautiful. This one is my favorite. Right, I don't have on any glitters today because I just did a simple day look, and it's featuring my palette for this month that is my favorite. Now besides those glitters, I sell something called Glitter Me Up Fix Gel, and we just call it Glitter Fix. Now it is a gel consistency in a little tube, and there's this little pointy top. We sell these for $35 TT each, and this product is amazing. You just put a little bit. You can use it on your brush. Just put a little bit on your brush, spread it on your lid wherever you want it to go, and this stuff holds the glitter in place. The glitter does not move, it doesn't come off, it doesn't rub off. You actually have to take like some oil remover and take that off of your eyes, because that holds the glitter in place. This here, I've not come across anything like this to hold glitter in place, and we all know glitter can be kind of tricky and kind of difficult to work with, but this works really well. I highly recommend you guys to check this out. This works amazingly. This is what is holding the glitters onto my hand. Really good. So so if you guys are interested in this, definitely message the page and we can always organize. But I highly recommend, if you pick up this, try one of the holographic glitters. They are beautiful, really worth it. So moving on, I told you guys that I used my favorite palette that I'm using right now, and I'm so happy that I picked up this palette. Now, when it first came out, I was kind of like, it's okay, it's neutrals, you know. But then the hype that it got on YouTube and the reviews that it got, now it's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a master palette by Mario. Now, a lot of people hype this palette. One, because maybe he was Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. And two, they were saying that the shadows in this palette are unlike any other of the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows that they have worked with before. Now, I do have a ton of her palettes and they are really nice shadows, but they were telling you the truth. If you can get your hands on this still, definitely get it. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. Standard Anastasia palette. It comes with the brush. I didn't take my brush out as yet, and these are the shades, but the shades in this palette are so buttery, so pigmented, so easy to blend. This is a really nice palette to have in your collection. If you don't have this palette but you can still get your hands on it, this is one high-end palette I will tell you definitely you need to have. I'm just going to do a few swatches for you. This one is called Kim. This one is called Bronx. This one is called Violetta. And that's the matte. The matte shades in this palette are bomb. Really nice. I'll do another matte one. This one is called Isabel. So these are some of the swatches from this palette. I really love this palette. I'm so happy that I decided to pick this up when I got the chance. Those are the swatches there. This palette is really nice. What I like about it is there are transition shades. There are shades to darken up your outer eye area. Even the shades, the shade that's on my lid is from this palette. I mixed Fifth Avenue and Marina, which is this one and that one. I mix them together and I use that for my lid shade. And even though I find sometimes eyeshadow palettes, and yes, the sparkly colors in the eyeshadow palettes are more pigmented, but still I find they always have a tendency to still kind of be dull. But I am impressed with how beautifully pigmented those shadows are and how easy they are to work with, how easy they blend. They are just beautiful shadows to work with. Especially this palette is a wonderful palette. Love that. Then moving on, I have been loving these brushes. Now, I picked these brushes up. I believe you guys have seen me haul all of these brushes. These are the Royal and Langnickel brushes that are out now in Wonderful World. I picked up this one at first and I didn't really know how to use this one. It says Complexion brush, and I bought it at first. I said maybe I can contour with it because it looks a little, you know, narrow and it can fit right in there, but it's a little too big for contouring. And I said, you know what, I am not selling out on my e.l.f. Powder brush. That's my favorite powder brush, but after I baked my face and stuff, I needed a narrow little brush to fit in the other spaces while my face was baking. And this one packs powder onto your face really nice. It doesn't make it, it's not too much, it's just perfect. It just distributes the correct amount of powder. It just pats it into your skin. This brush, I love it. And now I'm sorry for my e.l.f. brush, but moving on. Love this one. This one is a Complexion brush. I believe the face brushes are between $50 to $55 TT dollars in Wonderful World, but you need a good powder brush, get this one. The other brush that I picked up, this one is the contour brush. Now they do look a little dirty because I have used them. This one is a contour brush. So I picked up the specific contour brush for that purpose, and I always wanted a contour brush this size so that it can just kind of fit in there and I can, you know, create that contour. And I contour my forehead and my jawline. I really like this brush. I've been looking for a brush with this size for a very long time, and I found it. I believe this was $50 as well. Love it, love it, love it. These brushes are really, really nice. And then this one is the crease brush, and the eye brushes are, I believe, $34. This one I used as well to create my eye look today. I really like it. One thing that I absolutely love about this brush is how long it is, because you get a lot of room to work with. This brush is bomb. I'm going to buy a backup of this brush because I always like to have multiple crease brushes, because you know, sometimes when you're blending you need to pull in a clean one quickly to get your eyeshadow look blended nicely and all of that. But these brushes are bomb. I'm going to get a shader brush like for my lid, and I'm going to get a backup of this one, and I'm going to try the blush brush in this, and I'm going to see if there are any more of them that I really like. But you guys, these brushes are really, really nice. They feel high-end. They feel high-end, and they're so pretty. So I've been loving these brushes. Wonderful. We'll definitely check them out. On another note, I visited the new Wonderful World down at the C3 Center, and I met a subscriber who works there. Her name is Amy. So just saying hi to Amy, and I bought some products down there, just a few things, like 4 things that I will share in an upcoming haul video. But that one down there is really, really nice and roomy to shop in. You don't feel as clustered as the other ones. The other ones up in Port of Spain are much smaller than the ones compared to down south. Even the one in Gulf City is pretty big. I just somehow don't really like to shop in that one too much. But the one in the C3 Center is nice. They do have almost everything that we have up here. The only thing is, she told me that they didn't get a Milani stand as yet, so they don't have a lot of Milani stuff. But I did find 1 or 2 nice little things down there. Moving on, I have been loving, and I've always meant to do a review video on this product for you guys. Now I own 3 of them. I really, really like this product. This is a product that's just a general favorite for me, but I don't think that I have shared it with you guys as yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the Milani Moisture Lock lip treatment. This one is the peach one. I also have a purple one. I'm not sure if that's blackberry or something. It's not grape, it's something. And then I have the pink one, which is the rose. But you guys, look at the applicator on this, how huge. This is a really, really big applicator. And whatever, now all of them come out clear, although they have different colors. They all come out clear, and it smells exactly like what the shade is. The rose one smells just like roses. This one smells just like peaches, and it's a nice scent. One that I can stomach, one that I can stand. I never thought that I was so sensitive to scents until I started getting stinky makeup products. You know, sometimes we all get like some makeup products that we just cannot take the scent with, but I didn't even know I was so sensitive to scents until I started to really, you know, get into all of these things. But anyway, this smells really nice. The reason why I love this, now I even sleep in this sometimes. If I feel as though my lips are really dry, I will sleep in it. It's just a nice oil. They all come out clear. Now, how I use this is, if I feel my lips are really, really dry and I'm prepping my face to go to bed, I will sleep in this. And then when you wake up in the morning, it's still there. It's not smeared all over my face. It's still there. And your lips feel nice and plump and moisturized. And then the other way that I really, really like to do this is when I'm prepping my face to put on my makeup. Like if I'm doing my eyes at first, I will put this on my lips, and then you can either wipe it off when you're going to do your lips, or you can leave it on if you're doing a liquid lipstick. Like today I wore liquid lipstick and I just left this on underneath, and it just helps you. It helps you. It does not stop the liquid lipstick from getting, from setting. It just is an extra comfort level. and I just really like these. I don't think that I should do a separate review on these to you guys, because you know how I feel about it. These sell for $70 TT in Wonderful World. It's a little pricey there, but for those of you who know VogueChic by Charlene, I will link the page down below for you guys. She has pop-up sales now every weekend in different locations all the time, so you can definitely check her out, and she sells these for $45 TT each, which is a fantastic price. But you guys, even if you don't want to have 3 like me or multiple ones, just have one of these. This one is a godsend for your lips. If you have really cracked dry lips, this will help you. If you just need to prep before liquid lipstick, if you just want something to wear while you're putting on your makeup, this is a bomb product. I love this. Moving on, this is a rediscovered favorite in my collection. Now I really, as I told you guys, this is a MAC product. As I told you guys, I'm not that hyped on the MAC train as other people are. I like certain products from MAC. They're okay for me, but I don't go crazy off of MAC products. I like certain things. Now, I've had this for a while, maybe a year, and I really just never took it on. One, because I have to use my finger with it. Now, I can use a brush, but I prefer to use my finger. And recently, when I do a more expensive foundation, like today I have on my Lancome foundation, I always like to kind of do a more expensive concealer with it. That's just how I do it. If I go drugstore, I'll use my LA Girl. If I go more expensive, I'll use more expensive concealers. This is my MAC concealer. I have NC35. My foundation shade in MAC is NC42, and the girl suggested this one to highlight under my eyes, and I have been really liking this. Now, for those of you who have used it, it comes in a glass bottle. It comes with a pump. Excuse mine, it's been used. See if I can clean it up quickly. Yeah. So it comes with a pump. You just pump out a little bit. You can pump it on the back of your hand and dip a brush and go under your eyes. I just pump a little bit on my finger and spread it out. But this is a really nice concealer. Really good. And I have been falling in love with this concealer. I really didn't even on it before. I never even really bothered with it. It was something that I picked up. The first time that I visited MAC, I picked it up along with a powder and a foundation, things that I have never tried from MAC. I picked it up, but recently I have been really getting into this concealer. It's a very full coverage concealer. It blends out nicely. It does not crease. It lasts a long time. So this is the Pro Longwear Concealer. I have been loving this for the past couple of times that I've been putting on my makeup, getting into that. And then just 2 more products. I always said to myself that I would never spend a ton of money on a mascara. Mascaras are a dime a dozen. You can get hundreds of different ones in the drugstore, all different types, all different kinds, all different purposes for mascara. And my favorite mascara from the drugstore is Maybelline. Mostly the Rocket, or I really love the L'Oreal Butterfly Mascara. Really love those. Those are my 2 favorites from the drugstore. But I got this in different samples and stuff from Sephora, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna try it. This one is the Benefit Their Real Mascara. This is a little sample tube. You guys, I will spend my money on this high-end mascara. It is amazing. I have it on today. I don't wear eyelashes that often. If I'm going to a very nice dinner or if I have a very nice place to go to, I'll put on my lashes. But on an everyday, like today I just went to the mall and stuff, I'm not going to put on lashes. 1, it takes me a while, and 2, I have to be in the mood to wear it. But when I don't feel to wear it, pop this on. Let me show you guys the brush on this. It has like a rubber bristle brush. You see how big it is? And the little bristles are so tiny. They get and grab every little lash you have. Now, if you have very stubby little lashes, this will be a fantastic mascara for you. I don't have very little lashes. I find I have a decent length and size of lashes, but This takes my lashes over the top. I love this mascara. It doesn't flake, it doesn't transfer. This mascara, the next time I get into a Sephora, I'm definitely going to pick up 2 or 3 of these. I love this, and I'm going to buy the full size. I really like this. Love it. And last but not least, this is my last favorite that I have been loving. This is the Maybelline New York Superstay Better Skin Transforming Powder. I picked this up the last time that I traveled. I'm not sure if it is in Trinidad by now. You guys tell me if it is available. If it is, I guess you can try to get it Pennywise, Superfarm, Starlight, any of those types of places. The shade that I have is Natural Beige. Now, as I told you guys before, I really don't like to put powders on my face that have color, because sometimes I'm afraid that it might alter my foundation, and then I find as though like colored powders make me look a little more orangey and a little more dusty than I want to. So I tend to stay away from colored powders, and I really only use translucent powders on my face to set my face. But I said, you know what, the foundation is nice. I have the foundation, so this is the Better Skin foundation. So I said I'm going to try this because I did hear people really liking this. So this is the packaging here. You just get a sponge here and the powder. And I really have been loving this powder to touch up my face with. Now, when I set my face initially, I don't use a colored powder. I really don't like colored powders that much. But this powder, I have been really enjoying just to touch up my face with. Sometimes, like if you know you rub your face and you're out, I really like to put back a colored powder to kind of match back my face, because sometimes I might wipe my lip or wipe my nose and a little bit of my foundation will come off, so I'll look like kind of patchy. So what I'll do is I'll just take my sponge or take a little brush and just buff it back where it was missing foundation, or even just use this to touch up. I've been really liking this powder. I feel as though it gives me a sort of airbrushed type of look with it, and I've just been loving this powder. So if you guys can get your hands on this, definitely try this powder. It's a nice powder. It is finely milled. It's very smooth. It's just a really nice powder. That's it there, right? So those are my favorites for the month of February. I highly recommend any of these products to you guys to try them. They are all fantastic in their own ways. I've been really enjoying using those products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I may not bring favorites videos all the time, like every month, but as soon as I gather enough favorites and I said, you know what, I really like this group of things, I will share them with you guys. Now, I am really thinking to do a Q&A video. I will announce it maybe in an upcoming video. Like I'll tell you to leave your comments for me under this video, and I will do a separate Q&A video on them. Now, I will try to get to as many comments as I can, and I will try to answer as many questions as I can, as long as the questions are appropriate. So I hope you guys are interested in that video. Please let me know if you are, and I will announce it coming up sometime soon to leave me your questions in a upcoming video. So I just want to thank all of you for watching. You guys are just wonderful. You are too sweet. You leave the best comments, and I just appreciate each and every one of you. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.